the season, and wait a minute, this team comes out of nowhere, not supposed to be that good, and they dominate.
I mean, I think that's the thing about the NFL is, it's an any given Sunday type league. Like everybody on every team on any given Sunday can beat anybody, and that's what makes the game competitive. That's what makes the game exciting. Biggest thing for us is really, deciding who we want to be. Like, we're going to look at the tape. We're not going to burn this stuff like Coach McCarthy said. We're going to look at the tape, and we really got to have an honest assessment with ourselves and see what we got to do better, what we got to execute on better, because it's going to show up all year. Like some other team is going to watch this tape, try to implement the same type of strategy, and we got to overcome that by who we are, not only mentally, but who we are physically. Like just taking advantage and playing our style of football.
Appreciate you.
No problem at all.
What do you make of last week? Such a high coming in Cleveland and.
I think that's the biggest thing is it's easy, it's easy when you got a bird's eye view and you can see everything is just happening. But what are you going to do when you get knocked on your ass and you get hit in the mouth? Like, how are you going to respond to that? And I think that's the biggest thing for us is just responding the right way. Like, we went out there and we didn't play anywhere near our best football. We didn't finish hard enough. We didn't play hard enough. We didn't execute hard enough. They did all those things better than us in all three phases today. So I think the biggest thing for us as a squad is really, watching the tape, making the improvements we need to make and moving on to the next week. Like, it does hurt in the moment right now, but we got a long season in front of us. So we got 14 other opponents we got to worry about for right now, but it starts with next week. So
does this losses like this lead to long weeks before the next game, or does it come on quick?
I mean, I don't know if it leads to a long or a short week, but I definitely do think this adversity is important, especially for the young guys who haven't experienced a loss, who haven't experienced a frustrating game where it feels like you can't get anything rolling. Just going into that next week of preparation, I think the sense of urgency definitely needs to take a tick up for sure, and just the way we finish, the way we practice even, like we might just have to we have to turn the thermostat up a little bit.
You guys obviously played so well against Cleveland last week. This week a little bit surprising. How easy is it to kind of keep your confidence up after? And hey, we had that great week last week, and a little bit when it's two opposites like that.
I mean, I can remain confident because I know who we are. This is a bad performance, but it's nowhere near indicative of who we are as a football team. So I think the biggest thing for us is just taking it day by day. Just because we lost today doesn't mean the season over. It doesn't mean we can't reach the goal that we want to reach. It just means we need to go in the film room, really have an honest assessment with ourselves. And still, we have to do better to become the best football players we can be and become the best team we can be.
Do you guys almost look forward to film a little bit after? Just to find out answers, or is it kind of hard to watch?
I want to watch it. I think I'm me, myself, I can't say, I'm excited, to see us take a L or anything. But, I do know, there were things I could have done better in that football game.